What's up, guys? I just finished 7-2 at the Toronto Regionals. It's a pretty big regionals. How many invites did they give up?
48.
48. Pretty big regionals. I have no idea what I finished. Probably like top 16. I'm going to show you guys the video. The deck was incredible, and I should have been 9-0. But sometimes I'm a little dumb. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe shit. I want to give a shout out to Santoli for filming this video, and everyone watching this video. Yu-Gi-Oh's budget again. This deck could be $30 if you really wanted it to, but added a few cards to increase a little bit. It's roughly $60 or $70, give or take. Before we get into this video, if you want to learn more about Yu-Gi-Oh, check out my meta fight down below. I'm talking to you, Santoli, Mr. 2 or 3-time champion, one of the best players in the world. Even he can learn something from this, which means definitely you can learn something from this. Anyways, let's get into the video. They're just talking, guys, so I'm just gonna have to wait for them. Okay, they're done. Ready? All right. So the deck is very simple. It's Striker, Mitsurugi, Radiant. The reasoning behind it, and it's a very specific, it's no yummies. It's not even just a Striker Mitsu, it's a really big Radiant package. The idea is that when you get access to Vision, and the amount of times I was suffering from success, can you please turn the camera to this man?
What of them now?
What? You're right beside me. I had double engage in my hand because of the visions. I had so many engages, I didn't even search engage with 0 in case of draw. I could have had 3 engages turn 1, turn 0 easily. I was suffering from success as this deck does. And what's really cool about these cards is that they are also not just full starters, but they're also all breakers. And they all, if engage or linkage or these resolve, you win the game. And the fact that these can also get MST to help you resolve versus decks like Shittail and Radiant Typhoon, when these resolve, it's game. So the synergy of the deck was absolutely incredible, where you have 26 one-card starters, and you also, on top of that, have 26 cards being breakers. Let's not talk about the bricks of Mitsurugi, but aside from that aspect, basically every card you're drawing into your deck is a board breaker or a full starter. For those that don't know, you can go Radiant Chant, get Eldum get Swen get Vision, you go Camellia Link 2, you search Engage, you draw 2, and you're already set up with Engage in your hand. You're gonna get another Engage with 0, you're drawing, where you're always, no matter what, ending on set 5. And post side deck, to play better around Fua and bullshit like that, you're also playing a Mandate as well, post side, where you're, no matter what, you're ending on set 5 with at least one of this or one of this, at the very, very least. Guaranteeing your board will have a protection with a Mandate or a Purification, plus set 4, plus 0, which is just always game at the end of the day. That should even as Masquerena, because you're gonna have so many monsters all the time. You are suffering from success a lot with this deck. A lot of times you have to almost decide which of your 6 or 7 or 8 spells or trap interruptions that you have in your hand to set. So I would say that might even be, like, you're literally, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You know, it feels bad that you're not setting a Widow Anchor, right? So that's the idea of the deck. Going first is incredibly good, and going second is incredibly good. And hand traps are for bums. You don't need hand traps whatsoever when every single card in your deck outs the entire meta until you play Blue Eyes and Prophecy Wiz dropped 7 negates on me, or something. That was no decks beating that unless I had Dark Ruler. Then you play 13 non-engine on top, but these are also starters. So on top of these, you also, Thrust is getting pre-prep. So you actually have 30 starters. And Rose, by the way, people think it's a brick. Rose could just go into Shizuku to get linkage, to get 0, to get Lemnis Gate, activate Lemnis Gate. You still have 2 interruptions from 1 Rose. So Rose isn't even a brick. It's not bad at all. But the Mitsu cards are absolute dog shit. The bricks. So 13 non-engine. You need to play any random trap for the Thrust. And all of these are the best ones. You only need 1 Widow. So everyone's playing 3 Widow for what? For what? I would rather play Regeki. I'd rather play Illusion Gate. I'd rather play all discards. And as far as the Radiant aspect, yes. At the very least, you need Vision. At the very least, you need MST. But I'm not even playing Fallen Virtuous, even though probably you should want to play it. It's a 45 card deck where I want to make sure I never brick. So you have 40 cards. I just showed you 40 cards. Out of these 40, every one of them are a full combo or a board breaker. So your opponent needs 5 Omni Negates to stop you. 40 of 45 cards. 40 of 45 cards are Rahu or cards that allow Rahu to resolve. It's something I've never seen. And let's not talk about these 5 bricks. Okay, so it's 45 with 40 very, very, very powerful cards to open and 5 absolute shitters. All right. As far as extra deck, you don't need more than these. In any striker deck, playing 3/0/3 card, screw pure striker. What are we doing here, guys? Like, you could go search engage with 3 spells when you have Mitsurugi or Radiant. You gotta just play these to make the other engines good. One Suzuki, one Hayate, one Camellia, one Azalea, one Zeke, one SP, one Exiton Knight. Okay, these 11 are vital. Any Sky Striker is Exiton. These 11 are mandatory. No questions asked. Now, it comes to 4 cards that to your choice. As I mentioned, sometimes you don't even have enough cards to set. So one of these and one of these to make your turn 1 good, but beware of linkage. If you linkage, you cannot do these. These are if you don't go linkage first. And then these 2, which I never summoned this once, but it's if you open all strikers, you want to have a Regeki at ease, and this is okay. But these 4 are kind of, if you want to remove, you can. They're okay. I would play a few more breakers. Yes, this is a $30 deck at the end of the day if you remove the Radiance and Illusion Gate, but you don't need any of these. This could basically be Regeki. Arguably, it's the same shit as Regeki because you don't even want monsters on your board. So unless you're playing against Radiant to go search Vision, it's basically just Regeki or the Striker Mirror Match. Low. So this whole deck's $30 if you really wanted to. The only thing I would change is, I was a little scared of Ryan attends our regionals, and he always loves to play Lunalite. So I was ready for Ryan. But this is just for that deck. Always play this going second, even though you're very easy to get a striker card, and it's so good. So much better than Wusu.
So good.
Except that.
Listen, I saw him sitting with 1 card in hand versus a Blue Eyes Field and staring at a ham.
That did really good there.
The problem with that was that he basically had 5 answers. He had 5 answers to my 5 broken spells, basically negates. And I just sat here thinking, can I please summon? He used Primite Counter Trap on normal Rose, bro. I was sick. I was gonna summon Rose and then get rid of the Cosmo Blazer thing. I was, bruh. Anyways, I would still, I really like that. I played it going second. What I would change is I would probably remove one of these. I would probably remove, I have 1 MST in the side deck, so I'm siding more Radiant cards. And I would play more full-fledged breakers. I would do that. I'd probably even remove a Wusu. I'd play 3 more full-fledged breakers so you could just crayon eat, just go second and click cards. Just, yes, I Dark Hole, I Lightning Storm, I do this, I engage, I Regeki. You don't even need to think. So I think that's a better way to approach it, to play even more breakers, but they were still solid. And then when you're going first, these are the cards for thrust, turn skip, but also if you go set 5, and as long as you have 1 Omni Negate, just 1, the duel's over. The duel's simply over. So this allows thrust, flame. If you happen to draw Mitsu, if you happen to draw Radiant, you're always gonna have 1 or 2 Omnis in addition to 0, in addition to Masquerena, in addition to 3 sets, which is game. And Lemnis is a double interruption. And then these 3 for going first to make the Link 2 live and more Radiants. So Radiants are just better. But don't put in, there's just no space to put shit in. So, I would just have these for all breakers. All right, that's the deck. I played like a chimp all day. I played like an idiot. I could have gone, I had a situation, my opponent had Caesar on board. I had talents. I'm like, I have 40 of 45 breakers. I'm going to draw more breakers. And I didn't talent Caesar. Stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. I probably should be 9-0, but I didn't play like an idiot. I played like a 3-time chump today, not a 3-time champion. But this deck was utterly ridiculous. And I look forward to taking this to YCS Guatemala, YCS Las Vegas, YCS Colombia. And I'm going to win them all. And I'm going to get more rings than Jesse. I already have more rings than Santoli.
Who wants to bet? He flakes.
You want to have a side bet? Just how we did
done this before.
And who won? And who won?
Half of the goddamn tournament.
But who won when we did our last bet?
You would have lost this time.
I won this time.
What are you talking about?
We did a bet.
My
We
record,
did.
Mike.
Yes.
My
Yo,
events.
Delta,
this season
put
have
up the
literally
monkey
better
and the
than
tiger.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking
What does that mean?
Let's do a side bet. The next 3 YCSs.
Can I stop recording?
Colombia, Vegas, Guatemala.
Really wanna go to those.
I will finish better than you. And we're gonna do a fun wager. If I win the Columbus, the 4th event, you take whatever deck I tell you. And if you win, I'll take whatever deck you tell me. But we'll respect each other and at least pick something in the top 20 meta decks in the world.
Exorcist time. Let's make him play EXO.
Yeah.
Well, what about I go to those events?
You snooze, you lose.
No, I don't know. The whole point of winning in South America is I don't want to go back.
You are Thanos now. Okay. I'll aim for the head properly. We'll only do it for the events that we both attend for the next 3 YCSs. Deal?
Okay. I don't know what to take it.
Deal. Done.
I'll do it for you at Columbus Drift.
I'll be a French Nats. I have to conquer France because they
Okay,
talk
well,
shit a little bit. So
now he's dodging.
I'm gonna prove to France why Canada won the 7 Years War. I'm gonna prove it to them. Let's go. Thank you guys for watching the video. Yeah, we won the 7. That's why we're an English-speaking country right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna prove why Alexander the Great didn't even bother with you Frenchies. Because I was gonna finish the job. Alexander the Great told me that he decided not to conquer France because I will conquer France and become the first bilingual champion in France, starting
What
now.
other language do you speak?
Macedonian.
Speak.
Zdravo, ja sam champion.
I don't know if I can't.
Zdravo.
Okay, guys, make sure you subscribe to Triff and my YouTube down below, which show a link.
Subscribe vo Santoli, fala site da gledate, hvala mnogo, ke pobedam sve. Ćao, ajde.